My friend Bob's dog.
What do they say in Texas? George Bush said in Texas we don't do nuances, well at the Bistro we don't do microphones unless we're trying to get an intervention. I think there's also a caveat to all public speeches that you should never start with a quote from George Bush, so I hope that
Here, here.
I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out. This is our third evening here at the Bistro, and how many of you around him Dolly because he's such a gentleman.
John too.
And John as well, yeah. There's many lovely folks here this evening who did. And I have to say, I have to express a very special thank you to Mr. John Tory for being our guest here this evening.
Here, here.
I had the opportunity to have lunch today with a friend of mine, Eddie Greenspan. He's going to be a future speaker here. And by the way, it wasn't for any legal reasons. I can't afford Eddie. Well, yeah, probably maybe. During our conversation, we spoke about the history of debate and discussion in the theater of politics. Town hall meetings and debates were the television of the 1930s and 40s and many decades prior to that. Events such as the one here tonight were reported the next day. They were printed and distributed by pamphleteers, and it was the dissemination of the information that occurred at events such as this that was crucial to educating the populace and the voting public, more importantly. And that is the exact same history that here tonight we wish to preserve, if not anything, to revive. There's a saying about one of Canada's great Atlantic provinces: Newfoundland is like a theater overrun by its audience. And I think Toronto should be that way. We live in one of the most dynamic cities in the world. The men and women who have spoken here prior to Mr. Tory and those who will speak afterwards are the individuals that ensure our position as one of the most fantastic cities, innovative cities in the world. And I think that's, I have to say, Mr. Tory, regardless of the fact that they run for public office, and I know everybody in this room would much rather you being here delivering a speech as a mayoral candidate, but we'll take you all. Not over yet, John. The city of Toronto celebrated its 176th birthday, March 6th. That's this month. Since the years of its inception in 1834, the city has seen many great men and women dedicate their lives to both public and private service, sacrificing more than many of us could even contemplate to make the city the great city it is today. And I would say this without any contemplation that John Tory is amongst those men and women. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your dinner. Salute. Have a glass of wine.